PLC stands for Professional Learning Community, and it is a group of teachers that meets regularly to plan lessons and make education decisions. It's based on data and therefore responsive to the unique needs of the learners in our classroom.
What the PLC does is kind of looks at each and every student and develops a plan for all students. So there are 4 questions that we look at really. What do we want our students to learn? How are we going to know when each student has learned it? How are we going to respond when a student hasn't learned it? And how are we going to extend for those students who have already met that target or that skill?
More importantly, it's a framework for ensuring that the students are always coming first, and that student learning is always at the forefront of what we're doing.
It forces you to talk about what's happening on a daily basis. It forces you to actually reflect, I think, much more immediately about what's happening in your classroom and what could be better. And those ideas, something that I hear about, I'm giving that, I'm giving the information to the other teacher or professional, and I'm getting feedback from them immediately, like, oh yeah, you know what, that's a great idea, or oh, but I heard something else that could work with this, let's tweak it this way, or oh, you know what, somebody else tried that, and let me tell you the pitfalls now.
So our hope in establishing a professional learning culture is that we're gathering teachers to discuss innovations in instructional practices to ensure that we're helping every student learn.
The fundamental difference is that in a PLC culture, we're trying to take the teacher out of the center of the classroom experience and putting students there.
Our goal here is to support the work that's already been done, provide an opportunity for teachers to reflect on what's really working well, and to surface some questions about what might be a next step, and then be there to support and guide as the faculty looks ahead and thinks about what their goals are for this year and the years in the future.
Everyone has a particular skill set that they bring to the table, and some people as teachers can offer their expertise in one way or another, but when you put all those skills together, you put 6 or 7 heads together, that's a pretty powerful combination of ideas and innovation.
Our teachers are incredibly collaborative, and they're curious, and they're lifelong learners. And so when they work in PLCs together, what I see is all these incredible traits coming out. They get excited about why is the student not learning this, or how can we best assess that students are learning this? What are you doing in your class that's working, and what can I do in my class to make it work?
We want to make what's good better. We want to make what's really good great, and what's great even greater. And that continuous improvement is a wonderful, wonderful way to approach teaching and learning, and recognizing that we're all on the path of continuous improvement, and that is very much part of developing a student's growth mindset.